Prehistoric Hongshan materials: agate, chalcedony, and red jasper. Agate is a banded variety of silica composed of opal and cryptocrystalline quartz. Its primary component is silicon dioxide SiO, with a hardness of approximately 6.57 on the Mohs scale, making it a relatively hard mineral. Agate is well known for its rich colors and layered patterns. Many people often mistake agate for chalcedony. In fact, both belong to the cryptocrystalline quartz family. Chalcedony is generally more translucent and uniform in appearance, whereas agate usually contains visible crystalline structures and characteristic banding or patterns. Agate occurs in many varieties, commonly classified by color, including red agate, gray agate, porcelain-white agate, and multicolored agate. Speaking of red agate, this Hongshan artifact from my collection is carved in the shape of a corn cob. Within the carved grooves, the characteristic Hongshan tool marks within tool marks can clearly be seen. For many years, numerous people on the internet in China have claimed that corn was introduced into China from overseas during the Han or Tang dynasty. This misconception is similar to the mistaken belief that the Chinese zodiac originated only during the Eastern Han or Western Zhou periods. When discussing corn, we must also mention the famous Maya civilization of Mexico. Many Maya jade carvings depict beings resembling extraterrestrials. Some even bear a striking resemblance to the triangular-eyed figures found in China's Sangxingdui culture. While the Chinese traditionally followed a lunar calendar, the Maya used a solar calendar. Maya records describe that, in prehistoric times, a group of people arrived in flying vehicles and told the Maya that they had come from the east. According to these accounts, these visitors taught the Maya how to build pyramids, introduced the solar calendar, and, because the local soil was unsuitable for growing traditional crops, taught them how to cultivate corn, thereby solving their food shortage. The Maya later commemorated these encounters by carving them into jade artifacts that have been preserved through generations. This local Maya sculpture shows decorative motifs similar to those found in ancient Chinese art. The Maya also inlaid Amazonite into jade objects in a manner comparable to that seen in Hongshan culture, suggesting to us that their civilization inherited elements of Hongshan culture. Therefore, we believe that corn was already one of the staple foods of the prehistoric Hongshan ancestors whom we regard as extraterrestrial beings, and that its true origin lies in China rather than overseas. Accordingly, this Hongshan red agate artifact serves, in our view, as evidence that corn was not introduced from abroad but originated in ancient China. The Hongshan red agate dragon embryo is another example of this material. Its distinctive tool marks within tool marks remain one of our most reliable methods of authentication. This grey agate sun god figure displays a beautiful cat's eye luster, along with the indispensable tool marks within tool marks. This porcelain-white agate dragon embryo is even rarer. It resembles fine white porcelain with a smooth matte finish, and its straight-line drilled hole workmanship is clearly visible. Likewise, this porcelain-white agate divine figure can easily be distinguished from white jade. Although it appears as glossy as white glazed porcelain, it is actually a rare variety of agate. The tool marks within tool marks found on this artifact are regarded by us as proof of an authentic Hongshan object. This Hongshan artifact carved from moss agate symbolizes the female ancestor and the male ancestor. This multicolored agate dragon embryo naturally combines white, gray, green, and other colors within a single stone, with clear tool marks within tool marks visible inside the carved grooves. The distinction between agate and chalcedony is relatively straightforward. Banded agate exhibits visible layered patterns, has a cryptocrystalline structure, and displays a glassy luster. Chalcedony, by contrast, has a microcrystalline structure, lacks banded patterns, and ranges from a glassy to waxy luster. This red chalcedony dragon embryo likewise displays the characteristic tool marks within tool marks, straight-line carving marks, and straight-line drilled hole workmanship, making it, in our opinion, an unmistakable Hongshan artifact. This yellow Chalcedony dragon embryo possesses an especially beautiful color, with clearly visible tool marks. This blue Chalcedony dragon embryo exhibits an attractive aquamarine tone. Its tool marks within tool marks, straight-line carving, and straight-line drilled holes are all distinctly preserved. This white Chalcedony dragon embryo resembles the semi-translucent white flesh of a lychee. Both the tool marks within tool marks and the straight-line drilled hole workmanship are clearly recognizable. Liangshan in Sichuan Province, famous for producing Southern Red Agate Nanhong, also yields abundant deposits of red jasper. One variety, known as volcanic red jasper, possesses an exterior almost identical to Southern Red Agate, making visual identification extremely difficult. Volcanic red jasper is tougher than Southern Red Agate and is highly resistant to breakage under ordinary impact. Red jasper displays brilliant red coloration intermixed with white quartz, creating scenic patterns that resemble flowing mountain streams, and is often appreciated as an ornamental stone. Under sunlight, red jasper is opaque, and even under a professional gemstone flashlight, it remains almost entirely non-translucent. After comparing specimens of natural red jasper that I collected with the external characteristics of the sun god artifact in my collection, I found a 100% correspondence, confirming that this object is indeed carved from genuine red jasper. The Hongshan ancestors were truly remarkable artists. They skillfully employed fine jade, beautiful stones, and many different natural materials from various regions to create an extraordinary variety of prehistoric artifacts. These works continue to inspire descendants of the Chinese Hongshan tradition to collect, study, and preserve them. Under the leadership of our association's president, we remain committed to careful research and learning, while continuing our search for the true meaning and heritage of Hongshan civilization.